Hi guys, welcome to my channel and let's talk about the ugly truth of doing Amazon dropshipping. Or if you are someone who wants to start having an Amazon business and you want to do dropshipping, these are the things that you need to understand or to keep in mind. But before we talk about why dropshipping is not the best business model to sell in Amazon, let's talk about what is dropshipping. So, dropshipping, a form of fulfillment where you don't need to have the physical product. It means that your supplier will directly ship the products whenever you have an order. What is Amazon's dropshipping policy? Because it's very important that if you're selling on Amazon, you know the policy. You need to be the seller of record. It means that when your customer receives the product, they need to see that you are the seller from the packaging, from the name that they ordered it from your store. Now, let's talk about why you should listen to me or why you should even follow my advice in the very first place. Let me give you a little bit of idea about myself. I used to be an ex-Amazon employee and I work with a lot of sellers. I understand the back end of Amazon and the very reasons why Amazon sellers are getting suspended in the very first place. So aside from being an ex-Amazon employee, after I left Amazon, I built a reinstatement agency with my husband. I've been working with Amazon seller accounts for 8 years now, and from the data that I gathered is that most sellers are getting suspended due to drop shipping, or even worse, drop shipping slash seller code of conduct. The risk is getting suspended for IP complaints. So when the brand sees in Amazon Marketplace that there's a lot of resellers and those resellers are not authorized to sell those products, they can submit a notice to take all those resellers to be suspended in Amazon. Now, what are the reasons that I don't recommend drop shipping as a business model? Number one, the risk of getting suspended for inauthentic suspensions. What is inauthentic suspension? Does it mean that you're selling inauthentic? No, it doesn't mean that you're really selling inauthentic. It means that Amazon wants to know if you're sourcing it from an authorized supply chain. What are the unauthorized supply chain? An authorized supply chain is sourcing from a retail store, sourcing from a liquidation or shelf outs. Those are a big no-no if you're doing drop shipping, and it's a recipe for you to get suspended under drop shipping or inauthentic suspension. Planning to do drop shipping, there's also a risk of you getting suspended for order defect rate. So order defect rate is Amazon's metric to make sure that sellers are providing a good customer service and on-time delivery to your customers. Because you don't have the physical product in your home or in your warehouse and it was being sent directly to your customers whenever there's an order, it's harder to check the quality of the products that are being sent. It's harder to keep up of having a good delivery or shipping to your customers, and it's also harder to keep up with the customer service. And most sellers are struggling to keep up with these metrics when they're doing FBM. That is why Amazon is even recommending for you to do fulfillment by Amazon, where they prep, pack, and ship the products whenever there's an order. And if your customer has any issues about an order, Amazon has a customer support for buyers. We talk a lot about the ugly truth of doing drop shipping as a business model. Now, I know the question is, how can you do it right? First is what you can do. Don't let your supply chain or wherever you source the product send directly the product to your customer whenever there's an order. If you can get a small warehouse, or if you can have like send it into your home and make sure that you are the seller of record, at least change the packaging, make sure that your store name is in the label. You heard the term two-step drop shipping, so that is called the two-step drop shipping. It means that it's not shipped directly to your customer, but you have the product first in-house into a warehouse or maybe at your home, and then change the packaging, change your label, and ship it directly to your customer. Just because you make sure that you are the seller of record, that's all it. What you need to do is understand the brand policy. Are they even allowing resellers in Amazon? Not all brands want to work with Amazon resellers. So what you need to do instead is try to get their list of authorized supply chain and source your products from there. Basically, that's it. I know and I understand why new sellers want to do drop shipping because it's the easiest way and fastest way of making money in Amazon platform. However, please do understand that there's a lot of risk of doing this business model. I have given you the other tips of what you can do in order for you not to get suspended, or at least sourcing your products from an authorized supply chain. If you found this video informative, subscribe to my channel to watch more content like this. If you have any questions, comment down below. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye bye.